I'm here today with Natasha Lazuka, who's the wife of the director of our ministry in Ukraine, and many of you actually know Natasha because you've been to their churches, many churches in America. And Natasha started with us when she was just, 15 years old, and you've been with us now 20 years. That makes her...
Ouch.
But we just wanted to give you an update just from the last 12 months. The ministry actually, Russian Harvest Ministries, has done over 400, we will do over 400 by the time the year ends in just less than a month, actually. But we've been, our base now is in Ukraine, but we've added Moldova, now we've added Romania to the schedule. And last year, actually, the church here, the base church in Ukraine, was going through like a test because we've been in this area of the country for like 11, 12, maybe going on 13 years, and we were training and sending, but we were sending out so many people we trained, we realized, man, we're kind of lacking leaders here, so we refocused and focused on Chernihiv, the base church in Chernihiv, Ukraine, not too far from actually Chernobyl, where they had the disaster in '86, I think it was. But in our training, we continue to have the foundation of evangelism. So now, actually, this church, this base church, has rebuilt, really pouring into leaders, potential leaders. But you now have how many teams just in this base church?
We have 5 teams that raised up to evangelize this area, Chernihiv itself, and the region around Chernihiv, all the villages, small.
What are the different evangelism teams we have?
We have personal evangelism team. We have a team that...
Tell those guys.
We have a team, a choir that is... it's a choir. This choir comes from a little village, but the team is united and they sing songs to people in villages. We have Feast of Strength evangelism.
Well, actually, let's go back to the choir, because one thing I like is it
is the whole church.
Yeah, it's almost the whole church, but it's ladies. Most of it's ladies, 50 years
and over.
Yes. So some of them are in their 60s. Any in their 70s?
Yes.
Okay. And so they're in their 60s and 70s, and they're out there preaching the gospel on the street, laying hands on the sick. Yeah, it's a powerful thing.
Praying for people, and they sing songs, but the main point is to get their testimonies across to people. Because they're so personal, and they live in a village, so they have a lot to tell to the people in villages of how God can change their lives. So that really brings hope and the good news of Jesus Christ to the villages.
Amen.
So, and we have the healing services that we do, because there's so many people that are sick in villages, and they have no hope of going to doctors. They have no hope at all. So we're going there and we're just advertising that God can still heal you. God has hope. God has hope for you. You can have that in your life. Amen. Something can change. So we lay hands right there on the streets of this little villages. The callers are walking by. We're praying for people. This is awesome. And the people get so inspired. Our people from our church get so inspired by just doing this, and they come back home to home church on fire, and they encourage other people to get involved. And we have Feast of Strength that we do, and this is really powerful because it does touch the youth everywhere we go, villages or cities. It works awesome because
we're actually now using the Feast of Strength in Ukraine, all over Moldova. Now we're going into Romania. I just came back from Romania. Me and my wife Jill we've been separating. She's actually been staying in Ukraine when I travel to Romania and Moldova, and she's done women meetings and ministry here, and so we're actually being able to increase our efforts, double our efforts actually. But Romania was added to our schedule last year, and we have a team already in Romania of young people. They're going out every Saturday, every Sunday, and just going out to the streets and preaching the gospel, people getting saved. And we've had a lot of powerful stuff happen this year on the streets as well. People getting healed. I mean, people just leaving their canes behind. Reports coming in of ears being opened and epilepsy. People being set free from epilepsy. And as a matter of fact, we've got some of our stuff here that we use on different types of materials that we use, evangelism materials, one for women. Actually, this is another one for women, how to break the strongholds of women's life, because women are really demoralized here, and it's just a terrible thing. So we did this just to minister to women. This is just for the youth. Another one of using evangelism that we have, most of these actually translated in now Romanian and Russian that we use. Another one, and this is actually a lot of our teaching that we actually do in the church. And we provide these either free or just at cost because we want to get these out to as many people as we can in our Zoichna school. Correspondence, forgot the English. That we use for a correspondence school that we provide. I mean, just minimal because we just want as many people as we can to get radical for Jesus. I've also got something here that we use. This is a newspaper that called Spasenia, or Salvation, that is based out of Ukraine. We're going to actually begin to do this in Moldova as well. But oh, I see the lead pastor coming. Vova, come over here. This is actually the not only the lead pastor of the church here in Chernihiv, but Vova is the director of the ministry in Ukraine and Natasha's husband. So why don't you just say hi to the people? Use your English. Use your English. Come on.
Oh, hi. God bless you, brother.
And so we have 25,000 a month that we produce, and our teams go out and personally, one-on-one, give these out to people and reading hundreds and then thousands of people to Jesus Christ. And next summer, we're bringing in youth from Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, and 14 young people are coming from Norway to be trained for 2 weeks. We send them back to their countries, and they're reaching the lost. And that's just a little micro clip, micro
update.
Yeah, whatever. From Russian Harvest Ministries, Chernihiv, Ukraine. We thank you. God bless you for partnering with us.
Bless you.